was on the. You met Joe Rogan today.
Yeah, I met Joe Rogan.
What a fucking day for you. You've met him before.
I mean, I never talked to him.
Did you speak to him today?
Kind of.
What happened?
I mean, it was fine.
Describe it for the audience.
You picked me up from the
Just
airport.
give it to me, Ben.
And
Ben tries to give me one tissue.
His
wife got me a book. He should be ashamed of himself.
There just wasn't enough time to drop me and Lucy off somewhere before you went to Joe's studio.
No, we were always going to bring you.
I was not aware of that at all. So,
yeah, well, what would you have done differently?
I don't know. I just didn't think you would.
That was my plan.
I didn't know you would bring me there. I mean,
it was a surprise for the fucking holidays.
I wanted you to try the jerkies he had.
Yeah, we wanted you to sit for 3 hours and listen to me nod about ivermectin.
I don't want Joe to think I'm some guy who's like stalking him.
I don't think he thinks that.
Well, you know,
the Navy SEALs attack you immediately.
I mean, we got there and they'd given us a nose swab or whatever.
Yeah,
and then
it's called the COVID test.
At one point, he
gets a nose swab. Would it be funny if you had no idea it had anything to do with COVID? You just thought it was, we go in and swab my nose. It's pretty normal. I was like, it's a COVID test. What? No, they just swab your nose.
And so he shows up at some point, and he's like, he comes over, and he's kind of talking to the medical person.
Yeah.
I think, who are these two? And I was like, oh, we're Tim's friend. He just picked us up from the airport. Because I don't want him to think that I'm trying to, get into his, get a picture with him or some shit.
Okay.
And he cuts me off before I even say, the airport part, and just talking to Lucy.
What did he say to her?
He's just like, oh, what's your name? Lucy. And I had to be like, I'm Ray. So it ended up being kind of an awkward conversation.
So no one asked, so literally you just went, I'm Ray. And then what did he do?
He didn't clock that.
He didn't even
care.
respond.
Yeah, that's
so no one asked you your name. You just screamed, I'm Ray. I'm Ray.
Yeah, I mean, look, I just thought I didn't want to be rude.
I think you were rude.
In the same vein of I didn't want him to think I was coming to get a picture.
This is like when Dan Carney ordered McDonald's from him. We brought Dan over there once, and then Joe's like, you want McDonald's? And Dan's like, yeah. And Dan's like, I'll have a double cheeseburger. Joe's like, are you ordering from me? Joe's like, what are you, crazy? But it was,
yeah, but in this case, I was just trying to. I was doing this to try to make him at ease. Like, hey, I'm not some guy who's gonna try to kiss you.
Well, maybe you should have told him that when he walked in. I'm not trying to kiss you. That would have put him at ease.
Yeah.
He probably looked at you and thought, this is a very aggressive gay who's here to fuck me.
I mean, look, I know how I look. So, I was trying to meet him halfway, and he didn't want to hear it.
And now he just got tested, right?
Yeah. I mean, look, I said nice to meet you later on at the end, and he said it back. So I think we're friends.
Oh, yeah. No, I mean, you should call him.
I have his number? I'll call him right now.
So if I was him, ready?
Yeah.
And I'm answering the phone, and now you're calling.
Yeah.
Hello?
Hey,
Mom.
Hey, Joe, it's Ray from earlier.
Who's this, Mom?
Remember we met earlier? It's Ray. Don't you remember me?
Oh, it's the studio, Mom.
Yeah. How you doing?
How'd you get my number?
Oh, don't worry about that. But, I mean, I wanted to wish you a Merry Christmas, and I wanted to make sure there was no hard feelings.
Hard feelings about what, Mom?
Yeah, the fact that you were kind of being a little bit of a. You were kind of big dicking me a little bit, making me feel awkward because I just wanted you to feel at ease. And I don't know. I feel like maybe you owe me an apology.
Well, there's a huge problem, Mom.
Yeah.
With the monoclonal antibodies, because Regeneron's a miracle drug, but they stopped making it, Mom, and the government's colluding, Mom, with a lot of the vaccine companies.
Right.
Ivermectin is safe. It won a Nobel Prize. It's a human drug, man. It's not used for horses. It's used primarily for humans, and ivermectin is shown in these, but the problem is with the clinical trials.
Let me stop you there. What if I kissed you on the mouth, and then I sent a picture to to newspapers? I mean, where do we stand? How does this Christmas look?
It would be hilarious if he walked in today and you go, "Can I kiss you on the mouth?"
I mean, I should have just.
I should be
I should be a more bold individual.